Hi, I'm Phil Sunday and I'm a music producer and songwriter based in Berlin, Germany. And this is my story. I grew up in a small town in the south of Germany and I was surrounded by music my whole life. I grew up playing drums, playing the guitar, and I started playing in bands. And at the age of 16, I was ready to drop out of school, but luckily my parents convinced me to stay for 2 more years. And that was a good decision because that gave me the possibility to move to Berlin and to study music production and songwriting, grow into the local music scene and start building my music production career. But the only problem was, how the hell do I make money from this? Because I was eating pasta and pesto all day and I couldn't figure out how to actually make a living making music. But then by a lucky accident, I was asked to join the German band SDP, which is a German rock, pop, hip-hop band. And I joined them as a live guitar player and we went on tour and we played the biggest shows that you can imagine in Germany, Austria and Switzerland. And that made it possible for me to open up the studio and work on my own music and other people's music when I was not playing live shows. So I always had this nice balance of being on stage and being in the studio. I did songwriting sessions, I did production work, and on one of those songwriting sessions I met Niels and we became friends and started our own project called Saint Chaos. Doing that, I recognized that my dream is to work as a full-time music producer and songwriter and also have my own artist project. And over the years I was being hired for more and more production work, so after 4 years of playing as a live guitarist, I had to make the decision, do I continue playing these shows or do I focus on the studio now? So I made the decision to leave the band and focus 100% on the studio. And then COVID happened and everything was shut down. There was no studio work coming in because people couldn't travel. There was no live shows being played because I left the band. So at that moment I thought, okay, how is this possible? But I still had Saint Chaos. So Niels and I sat down and we said, okay, let's use the lockdown to our advantage and write as many songs as we can. And since there was nothing else to do, we started writing song after song after song and releasing one song every couple of weeks. And all of a sudden Saint Chaos started to grow like a wildfire and we were being listened to by people all around the world. And after 2 years of doing this, it became our main focus, which led us to become one of Germany's most streamed English singing rock bands, which was insane. We accumulated over 100 million streams all around the globe and we got so many messages from people telling us how much our music helps them. So by motivating ourselves and say don't give up in this situation, we inspired other people to hang in there and realize it's worth having hope. And that's what music is all about for me, connecting with other people, inspiring other people. And when I look at the artists that inspired me growing up making music, it is a wonderful and even a goosebump situation for me to imagine that now songs that I'm a part of give other people the same feeling that I had. And that's just insane. And that's why I decided to share my story. And if you want to see what's gonna happen next, feel free to follow me and join me on this journey.